Good evening. At least that's where it is where I'm at. Good evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good wherever you're at. I hope it's good wherever you're at. My name is Star. Welcome to Tarot Tea with yours truly. I hope you guys had a really good weekend. Drop down in the comments where you're from. If you really don't, I don't see nobody in here right now. So, let me ask you, Spirit. Is this reading going to be about what the title is? The legal name. Is it going to be about the legal name? Yeah. Okay. I made my own Ouija board, so I communicate with it. Get that See, we can't do nothing right. See, yo, yeah. So anyway, with the title of this thing being legal news, good legal news, I'm getting a sense of justice. That's what I've been getting all from last week, was this sense of justice finally being here, justice finally arriving. Yeah. I mean, as above, the judgment's been called, so now it has to come down to the below. And someone could be going through a karmic lesson right now. People in the wings, people hidden in the shadows, people you've left in the shadows, people you left while going through your dark night edge of the shadow. Who think I do this for likes and then, yeah, some sort of justice, like some divine truth has been shown, something that a wish is being granted by or higher up in a justice system. So you could be dealing with a court case at this matter, whether it was injustice due to some sort of federal crime, federal discrimination in particular, I'm hearing. So any of the seven protected classes. I mean, also immigration issues. Like someone could be going through like an unfair immigration issues. Is that what I'm hearing? Ten of Swords to the universe and the star. I think this is the ending of your ending. You could be in a place where you feel like you're just, oh, I'm out. Oh, I can't do it anymore. Oh, you're at the end of that. It's some sort of truth. Your wish is being granted. Someone could have also um, wanted to end you in some way because you have you are a star. I'm hearing industry sacrifice. Someone could have said, "Well, I want Someone wanted your energy to power them up, but your energy was meant for you and doing what you had to do." Yeah, okay, someone saw the truth. Again, with the Hierophant and this Ace of Swords here, strong Mayat energy in the balance here, balancing things out. Justice. I see the Eye of Providence. Just like enough is enough. They saw everything. You could have shown so much truth. You look like a victim. A victim turned into a martyr. Whatever you're fighting against, many others have been scared to speak up. So good for you for speaking up and standing up for yourself. Knowing that the odds were against you, knowing it was going to be more you against the hive. Good for you for being a blower. Yeah, you could be receiving communication from somebody who was in competition with you, a group, or it was being exposed about all the communication within a group, or hidden people, your enemies, people who had secret competition with you. Could be co-workers, work environment, work setting. Like it was one against the many. Religion. Could be race as well. For some people, it's going to be race. For others, it's going to be what? Is it going to be just, we'll just stick with those? Religion, race. Maybe the fact that people, in certain jobs, you have people who will abuse their position of power, and they're used to people kissing up to them or offering themselves sexually to in a form of submission, even if they're not gay, because they're trying to win favor of someone. They will, gay for pay. And this is the type of people that is around somebody in particular. And when I'm talking about the person in particular, these people who abuse their position. And then you could come along and they may feel like you're attractive in some way, but you're not one that is going after them in a sexual manner or appeasing them. And so people can find that offensive when you're dealing with somebody who's used to always getting attention, always having people under them, you know, kiss up to them and offer themselves up, even in ways against their own good. And then here you come along and you're like, no, I'm just holding you to your job. And then people will, and then that person will try to create a hostile work environment. Yeah, you could have, because someone could have lost a fight, you could be receiving something due to, I heard your enemy's losing a fight. Let's get into it. The cards are ready to talk here. I am using Aleister Crowley's Thoth deck. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for the like. Should I take it? And then here we go. First card out, Eight of Swords. And then I hear jail. They're cooked. They're about to be locked up and can't nobody get them out. Yeah, they're cooked. Oh, let me drink some tea to that. Let me clear my throat. Yeah, and so because of being caught up with the Eight of Swords is with communication. So with swords being communication, it's interference. This is interference. Jupiter and Gemini. So it's about being restrictive. It's restricted, like the boundaries that someone tried to put on you, they end up getting put on themselves. Hello, Kusu. Hi. I heard hello, Coochie. Oh. If you don't mind, drop down where you're from. Where you coming from, Kusu? Kusu. Now I want to say Kusu. Yo, man. It's lit. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the lovers here. But I don't have, what we have is the lovers. The lovers also means choices. Two sides of the same coin is what I get from it. Um, but it could be like a partnership, a contract partnership. Something somebody was supposed to finish out, close out. Yeah. Okay, that's like it. Yeah, somebody's choices is getting them locked up. And they're so hurt about it, they need to come apologize to you, and or they want to apologize to you, or they're so hurt that they're blocked also, or they're being real petty in their feelings about it. So let's get into it. There's a justice going on. It could be a partnership, maybe someone that you're connected to in some way. So you're tuning in with me. Uh, we're vibing on a wavelength here. And you didn't find me by accident, so it's something you may want to hear. You could be anywhere else in at this right moment, and you're here with me. Gotta be a reason, why? Gotta be a reason, right? So let's get into it. All right, I guess I could bring it here. So again, yeah, the Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands strength, and the Princess of Cups. Somebody, they're stuck in their head. It could be again about the choices that they've made, but the choices out of superficiality, ambivalence, being real surface level, really shallow, insecurities. Hello, Laura. Welcome. And so being caught up is due to these choices out of these shadow things here. Yeah, interference, Nine of Wands. You could be shielded from a lover as well that wants to apologize to you. Or a lover is about to be up, so they're going to be blocked from making an apology to you. Dealing with some sort of communications about abundance, I'm hearing inheritance, life insurance claims. I'm hearing also, it just is what it is. Someone could be getting locked up because, or someone's lover is getting locked up for doing a crime to a minor. Strong Gemini in this reading with the lovers and the Eight of Swords. This person's is very, yeah, I'm a big hurt, big mad. From the Princess of Cups, we have the Six of Swords, Science, Ten of Swords, Ruin, and Two of Swords, Peace. I'm just gonna say that's. Let me see something. One, two, five. Okay. This whole reading is focusing around somebody's mouth wrote a check that their ass couldn't cash. And there could be more than one person in this energy, but it's like this energy and then apply the situation as you see fit. So it could be like you and your ex and what they're doing, or you and a parent, you and a cousin, you in a work situation, a work group, and so take because I'm having a feeling, yeah, someone doesn't want me to get this out. People don't like hearing about their impending doom. And I like giving the bad news. I love delivering bad news. It's funny. But it's like it's bad. It's bad when it's a person that like good people have bad news. That sucks. But when it's like a person that's screwed people over, or they're trying to get over on the system, they're trying to mistake your kindness for weakness, or mistake your intelligence just as you being a fool or simple just because you're being nice, and then something bad happens to them. Hello, Tyrone. Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. I'm just wired a little different. I just look like this. Yeah, so from this situation here, someone this is someone that you left for peace, however. This could be someone that you were in no contact with. This person, I'm hearing for some, it's twin. Someone may want to come back and apologize to you, or try to do some low level, like quick makeup session, like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a long time, and I just want to see how you're doing. Like, I really miss you, and you're such a good person, and you're my sister, you're my fill in the blank, and I just want to be friends with you again and make it right. And while you're sitting here thinking, like, is that what they're doing? It's really because that they're being watched by the feds and they're setting you up, so now they got to talk to you and act like everything is okay, and if you do that, you're going to enmesh yourself in a crime. That, like, there's somebody that, for this is not going to be for everyone, okay? So take what resonates and leave the rest. For my followers like Tyrone, who've known me from Instagram doing tarot readings, I'm the one that picks up the white collar crimes. I'm the one that I'll hop over in different countries. Just the fuck just being in the U.S. We'll be in Europe, Asia, Africa, all that, Middle East, all that. so so if I talk about something about unaliving or things like that, this is not meant to scare anybody. I'm not here to, make you, trigger warning, but that's just the things that I talk about very openly and honestly. That's why I have my channel set for a certain, is at an age restriction. Somebody, but this is somebody who's going to jail though, and I feel like maybe they want to take you out with them. Someone's being prevented from coming towards you because this person, it's the bait and switch. They want to take you out with them. This person knows that they're going down. And this person wants to come around you because they want to take you out. You could be, this will never happen. So let me keep going. From the Nine of Wands, something told me to make tea tonight, and I haven't made tea in a while. Whoa. So from the Nine of Wands, Sun in Sagittarius, and being pulled from that to again, someone's so hurt they're unable to move forward. They're stuck in the darkness, in the tunnels of Set. The clip off. They're stuck. They beam themselves down to hell. And as they're trying to move forward with the Sagittarius, the sign, they're trying to move forward and they can't because they're stuck in the dark, slipping in the darkness, slipping in the darkness. You're spiritually protected from this person, though. You could be a Sagittarius. From the Nine of Wands, we have the Priestess, the Emperor, and the Two of Cups. I'm hearing someone's trying to block you from a special union. You could be coming into union with somebody. I'm hearing Baphomet energy, like someone who's mastered, like you're the above and they're the below. As above, so below. Like someone wanted to manifest a godly person or someone. Like men are supposed to, the masculine energy masters the earth. That's what the Emperor is. This is somebody who could be a business owner, someone who's established, learned life lessons. He sits on his throne with confidence, surety, sure. I'm also hearing somebody working with the government, and then that's why they're coming to you too. They're trying to set you up. See, I'm trying to make it into something happy. Going to the feds. The feds could be in the. You could be under a secret investigation. My defense. What would Kevin Samuel say? He would say, "Shout out to the FBI and the CIA." I ain't say it. I ain't say it. I ain't saying it. I heard say it. Say it. I ain't saying it. I am not saying it. But again, right. You could be coming into a union though with somebody that really brings heaven and earth together. Looking, it would be like this, but for me, looking at this, yeah, you have a blessed soulmate coming. It's divinely protected. So if you're maybe worrying about like if you're gonna get or run into a special somebody, you will. You know, it's just certain things have to fly, and you could be thinking like, wow, you could be sitting somewhere like, why isn't something moving forward? It's because there's parts in your life that are happening while you're in one area. Like, you know how we say, well, I don't know how I can't be around you 24 hours a day. We all have things that we're doing at the same time. So while you're sitting somewhere, someone could be like getting the kick, the door kicked down, the door kicked in. Get on the fucking ground right now! Yeah, do that. Do that. Shut the fuck up! Yeah, but you got this divine union protected, so that's what's up. For the Nine of Wands, strength. You know what? Yeah, it's secret investigation. Someone's working with the cops. Someone's working with them. This person coming towards you, this person is bad luck. So this could be somebody, this could be an ex, this is this could be a twin. You could be an identical twin. You could have a fraternal twin. You can have somebody you call twin. This person's already working with the cops. They're trying to get out of something. So they're going to talk to you and try to tell you something about bringing up some old past thing. Yeah. I told you I'm on the watch. So they're going to come and tell you, like, try to say some story to try to get you to admit something or to say something, like to agree to something, but the way that they're telling the story, it's like you can say yes to those parts, but the way they're phrasing it is not the way it went down. But you could say yes, that happened, but that's not, you're taking, you might be taking your whole thing out of context by focusing on this one thing. Or they're trying to get you to say something because you don't know what this person has told other people before you got on the phone, or before this person is, yeah, coming towards you. You don't know who's on the line, and you don't know what they've told other people. And then when they come to you, you might, again, with this too. I just keep going back to these swords because this is not a good sign to me. This is bad communication, lies, misstatements, perjury, forgery, identity theft, mortgage fraud, bank fraud, wire fraud, embezzlement, money laundering, stage one, stage two, just stage one. Placement, that's the first stage of money laundering, is placement. So they might be able to get $100 here, $200 here, cash or something from a Western Union or something like that. But when you try to go for bigger amounts, it requires, yeah, someone couldn't get, that check didn't clear. That's what I thought earlier. The check didn't clear. Something didn't go through on their end. That's what's got them in a Ten of Swords. They were being monitored for money laundering. This is not for everyone. So I don't. This is, yeah. This is like before, like out of your face thing. So when this person comes to you, they're going to have that air, like they're going to act like really chummy, and you may not even like this person. Yeah, they're going to act all buddy buddy. Like this is somebody, like they don't say sorry. They just wait till enough time passes, and then they think that, well, I should, enough time has passed, so it's too old to talk about it. So now that it's old, now we don't have to talk about it. I don't have to apologize. And that this person could have stabbed you in the back a lot of times, or took advantage of you in different ways. And so you left this person alone. This person wants to come back to you. You could have known this person since childhood for some of you. I heard Cain and Abel. See, now the car's got it. Fire. For the Nine of Wands, we have Four of Cups, Luxury, Prince of Cups, and Knight of Swords. I feel like somebody is really big hurt that they're rejected, that you rejected them, or now you're rejected them because of the fact that you know what's going on, that you know this is a shady person, that's coming towards you in your past. This person wants to tell you sorry or make it up before the feds get to you. I feel like someone wants to tell you sorry before, or you make some sort of pact or deal, or get their side of the story out before the detectives show up at your door. Yeah, this is someone who could have rejected you in some way. Maybe this is a. I feel like, wow, we have cups here. The cups I'm seeing more as soul ties, emotional bonds, things that we're supposed to master with our emotions, our emotional body. Four of Cups, Moon, and Cancer. So, strong family ties. This could be a person. Well, I said twin. It could be your actual twin, someone you call twin. I heard Irish twins. um, you can have Irish. I'm not an Irish twin. I know I'm gonna look at this later and be like, I fucking know. And then there's that. Yeah, someone wants to. This is someone who rejected you, and someone who's really hurt about rejecting you when you maybe could have really wanted to be this person's friend or have a really good relationship. You know how some people have really good relationships with their siblings, and you know they haven't slept with each other. Like, boy, that's a really nice relationship and wholesome relationship where like a brother and sister, like they haven't slept with each other. And then you can come from a family and everybody sleeps with each other. I'm not saying, I mean, I have, but you could come from a family like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And then you could come from a family where it's just like, I just wanted to be your friend. I wanted to be a buddy. I wanted to have that nice relationship where we're really for each other and not with this extra weirdo sliminess. Yeah, this person now wants to come back to you as well. You could also have here, right here. There's also an ex-husband that might want to come back to you as well, or some sort of father figure who's really hurt for rejecting you. You could have a father that rejected you in some way due to maybe your lifestyle or the way you came out. You didn't come out the way he wanted, the way he was expecting. Someone's hurt though that a father figure could have slept with a child, their daughter, son. Yeah, someone could be having a secret affair with their child. Who did that? Morgan Freeman? Or was that what was that one filmmaker? The one with the glasses. I was seeing something on YouTube. I was scrolling for looking for music videos, and I scrolled past the video, and it said I was groomed to be with a senator. Can I was groomed to be with a senator. So someone could be maybe dealing with the aftermath of that as well. Like, you know how some people, and see, even on the Soft White Underbelly series, where you see people with these stories of picking up family incest. And so, like, they feel like, because so much time has passed that they're not gonna face anything, or the person that the child in the case, they get so messed up or caught up in a situation that it absolves the parent from dealing with the karma of that, because the child or whatever. I would think that would be karma in itself though too, like, just to know that because of your actions, because of your horrible actions against somebody, against their will, you change the trajectory of their life because you couldn't control yourself or your emotions. Justice in the system. Divine order must be restored. Divine order. Yeah. And that cannot just happen. And I'm saying that I'm just picking up these messages as they come to me about that incest thing. But that could be applied to a work situation. That could be work to other family members, when you're dealing with people and they have these secret relationships behind your back and you don't know, and they feel that because maybe it ended or they were able to hide it for so long that it will never come out in the light in some way. I'm here damning text messages, emails, emails, emails. Were kept hidden away from evidence. They were trying, but they were still in the cloud. Like someone try to, here's another thing. You could be in a situation, in a court situation or legal matters, and there is some evidence or some paperwork, evidence, a chain, a blockchain, email chain that someone tried to delete, but it's in the cloud. Like someone's being threatened to give up the paperwork or else they're going to jail for obstruction of justice. Someone's got the feds down their throat. From the Princess of Cups, we have the Six of Wands, victory, the Hermit, and Princess of Discs. This person that is working, or this person that's coming towards you that wants to make something right in some way, this person could be working with a mother figure or a Virgo with a Hermit here. Like they could be trying to win something from you out of arrogance. I'm also, yeah. You also could be winning or being found a winner publicly in the spotlight in some way for standing alone in your own truth. You could be winning due to the secret investigation, finding evidence of these blocked information, these blocked emails. I'm hearing ombudsman reports. Karmic lesson. And these people are praying. I don't understand. Like, people don't take God or anything seriously until they're in trouble. Don't you notice that? Yeah, I'm being told to rush because I can't. I'm not supposed to. See, this is why it's so hard for me to do these type of things. Right. to do these type of readings and do tarot readings, because I be reading into things and then it's like, fuck. Because I know people watch this after I'm off, and then they pick up things and they're like, how does she know? Ask the University of Minnesota. Maybe they might have an answer. Yeah, you letting go. This you could it definitely strong twin vibes here. You could be dealing with a twin flame, so you could be a fire sign, and your twin is a fire sign. But this is somebody that you moved on, let go. You moved on. You loved yourself. Like, this person was very toxic to you. So again, this could be somebody you knew from childhood. Yeah, this person that was doing hidden shady crimes. This person was wearing a mask. Is smiling in your face and stealing, stabbing you in the back. Yeah, your twin. This could really, man, I'm hearing my twin. Like, when people do tarot, right? When people do tarot readings, they channel what they're tapped into. So each reader usually has a different energy and a different way, because it depends on what they're channeling, what's they're picking up on the energies that are connecting to them. So a reading that they're doing is going to be tailored to what's similar to what they're going through. That's why they say you're not going to resonate with every reading, because you may not be in the energy of where they're tapped into. You could be dealing like, oh, that ain't for me. And it's like, okay, well then that's just not the reader for you. It's not to say that that reader is wrong. It's just that's a reading that whatever they're saying, it's just not meant for you to pick it up. But it doesn't mean that they're wrong or bad or are fake. People don't always have to relate to just one person to be valid, or one way of thinking to be valid. If that was the case, then Lilith would still be with Adam, because she would have took being fucked on the bottom, being the bottom. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, somebody's feeling like shit. It that free. that free. That free. This just keeps coming out, man. You really let this person go, and this person's feeling like shit. And it could be also with this Ten of Swords. When you're in Ten of Swords too, you have nobody in your corner. You don't have any friends. You don't have any person to bail you out. Like, you're fucked up. Like, wherever you're at, you're stuck like Chuck, and you're feeling like shit. I thought I saw the police. Feeling like shit. Like fucking with me. Yeah. And then people could say I'm crazy, which is fine, you know. I don't give a fuck. Yo. Yeah, phony trickster, illusion, fairy tale. Somebody is kissing someone. Like, okay, so you could have like a daughter mother duo. This is just what I'm picking up here, okay? And they're against you in some way, because maybe you could be, you know, you could be a tarot reader here with this Princess of Discs. You could have a sibling and a mother and daughter duo. You don't have to be a feminine person. You could be a masculine but these people are teaming up against you, but the child is a phony likeness. Like the only reason why they're being nice is because they're trying to figure out a way to take you out. But they really don't even like each other like that. Oh, so, but you know what? Sometimes I just don't give a damn because I got God. Well, yeah, hey, better have something. Yeah, this is a fake relationship. And they're doing that, but they're both stuck in their heads. Like they're both doing the same crime. They both have the same pressures. It's like it's really baiting one and the other. It's like the daughter is baiting the mom, but the mother hates you. So they're working together, and then but it's an illusion fairy tale of a win. They're thinking that two heads are better than one, and they're both getting locked up. So sometimes it just is what it is. You just let it ride out. Yeah, they could be trying to show some sort of fake feelings towards you. You could have someone in the wings too, people who cut you off thinking that you weren't going to make it or you weren't going to become anything of yourself because maybe they saw you go through a fall or maybe met you at a time where you were going through something, like you just had your fall and then here you are meeting people and it's like you're still living life like, okay, I fell but I gotta get back up. So that means you still got to get back yourself back out there. And it's like maybe people could have who ghosted you in the past because you didn't have enough. Maybe you weren't giving them what they wanted from you because you were protecting yourself. Like you were already in some sort of, you could have been in some situation. Regardless, these people, they when they left you alone, like they lost in other places. Like these people thought they would win by feeling like using their pride and arrogance of, oh well, I have this or I have that over you to try to make you feel some sort of way. If this is not like a mother and daughter figure, it could just be immature people, whether it's a work situation, a family situation. They're going to try to win you over in your feelings. They're going to try to butter you up in some way. So this is a warning for you. Yeah, because these jackasses are under pressure. They're losing their case. All the evidence that they tried to hide, it came up. They're done. They're cooked. There's nothing they can do. They can't. There's irrefutable evidence. This is like when people say things about like keeping a trail, paper trail, and this is like you having their business email, so that way even if they deleted it on their personal business side, it's still in the company cloud. So these are people too, like if they had group chats, different things like that, even if it's WhatsApp, like WhatsApp, it doesn't appear in the your message is encrypted, true, but it still picks up what you type on your phone before you hit the send. Even if you're doing swipe, they can figure out what the word is. So you're not Yeah, these people are getting rejected. You could be rejecting these people. Reject these losers coming back. Like, these people are sitting up in here feeling bad in their feelings because now you're glowing up and you're looking better, you're doing better. You're about to get blessed. You're about to get something, receive something. And it's going to have you a brand new beginning. Yeah. All these people are going to come to you, but they're going to be wearing a mask. They're going to be lying to you, trying to keep you. They're going to say, "Oh, well, I was just going through some things, or I saw you were going through some things, so I wanted to give you space." It's like, well, if you saw me going through something, then why wouldn't you want to just help me out if you called yourself liking me like that? Like, people want to have, they want to do the labor. It's like people want to claim you after you've done all the work, but they've known you before the struggle. And then it's like, oh yeah, I watched you struggle, and then now I see you doing better for yourself. Now I want to come in and be your partner. Now I want to come in and be your man. Like, oh, I saw you struggle, and and nothing, but you didn't ask anybody. You just went on and did it. You held your pride, and now I see you glowing up and you're getting your blessings. And now I just wanna, maybe we went off to a wrong start. I shouldn't have ignored you. I should have paid more attention. I was just, stupid. I just had so much going on. I had my business, and my ex was bothering me, and those clients. So be careful about people coming towards you again, and because you're about to receive some really good news. Justice is on your side. That sort of justice, like it's judge, jury, executioner. Like, you provided, so there's so much evidence in your case. There's nothing you need to worry about. Like, no one needs to talk to you. You could be so solid in your case. Like, they someone could want to talk to you, an investigator. That's for some, but others of you, you don't even have to say anything because your statement is already in, say, your summons and complaint. Yeah, and beware of these people who rejected you. Now you want to come back. You could have an ex-husband or ex-wife wanting to come back to you now that they got rejected in the partnership that they left you for. Now they want to come back saying, "Hey, let's work it out," just to keep you in their web. I'm hearing because they're in so much debt that they need your money to pay them out. I split the deck on legal matters. Yeah, time is running out under pressure. These people that you have these court cases with, they're under pressure, maybe to produce some documents by a certain time. So if they have to produce a certain document, legal matters, divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic ticket. Under pressure, anxiety, decisions, times running out. Anything else, Barry? I'm gonna just go. I'm telling you, like, yeah, they're gonna want to sweet talk you because time's running out. Yeah, again, it keeps popping out. So somebody may want to sweet talk you. For some of you, I'm picking up a settlement offer, some sort of quiet deal or something, gag order, NDA, like whatever you got going on. They don't want anybody to talk about it. So whatever that you're dealing with, particularly in cases dealing with discrimination, whether it's housing, employment, um, in particular. systems, old systems, just know that you won your case. I see a win, but I'm seeing like how they lost. Bearing false witness, like making up stories. You know how people make up a story like, yeah, I saw so so, and they were doing this and this and this. But then when you ask them about the story, either they don't remember or you say, yeah, you said that um, inmate 7675423 was out in the hallway on floor 9 on what day, what time? Cool. Can you pull up that camera footage and see? Can you pull up the camera footage and on that date and time so we can see what you're talking about? What do you And then now he goes, what? Uh, uh, uh. Well, you said the inmate, or I said inmate. You know what I mean? There's prison injustices too. You could have been in a system or dealing with a system that was that felt like a prison system or ran like a prison system. Anything else? Yeah, these people got backstabbed. They backstabbed each other. Pain, cheating, deception, mind games, and love bomb. This is somebody. Was it this way? These people that could be coming back, they could be coming back to backstab you. Again, please be careful. I don't care if it's your family members, whatever. Use your discernment. Once a person shows you who they are, believe them. So if a person is willing to backstab you once, it's one thing if you make a mistake. But a backstab is a deliberate deception. An intentional lie. Made out of maliciousness with the intent to do harm. No, thank you. Real shit, Yeah, keep this person blocked. You could have this person blocked. All right, this person's sitting by themselves, blocked. You close the cycle. I'm going to let it go here. Keep this cycle closed with this person. Again, it could be a sibling. Strong twin vibes in this reading. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but definitely with people that you have closed out relationships, connections with people that no longer served you, that backstabbed you. These liars are coming back. You won. And these backstabbers and liars and people who counted you out and dismissed you, they're all coming back. I heard all with their hand out. So I'll be the first to tell you congratulations. I'm going to keep saying that because winner energy is definitely on you. Maya rules in your favor. That is my reading for this evening. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Tarot Tea with yours truly. I am Star. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. If you like the content, you like the reading, please feel free to reach out to me if you would like a personal reading. Business inquiries only. I am not here to be anybody's emotional support, girlfriend, animal, vegetable, or mineral. I am here as business. So if you reach out to me in my contact information by email. Please make it business because that is all I am responding to. If you would also like to follow me on different platforms, I do have in the description box below my Instagram, my Twitch, Threads, and Snapchat. So feel free to follow me on those mediums as well. Have a good evening. Thank you guys for joining out with me. Thank you so much, Tyrone. Love you lots. And I love you, all of you guys. And you have a wonderful evening. Stay out of trouble. They're on the way.